Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we had... Hey, yo, man, hey, look, I be reading the titles of these stories, and I'm like, man, I gotta tell these people this stuff, man. All right, look, check this out, man. Our first story is gonna be about, what we got over here, man? We got Rick Ross talking about borrowing NBA YoungBoy's Tiger, okay, of all things, all right? Next story is gonna be Kanye West admitting that porn destroyed his family, man, you know what I'm saying? And porn is coming for yours next. Because we know what you be doing. You know what I mean? We got, I think we got Shikari Richardson, man, because I love the lady. Lil Baby winning once again. You know what I mean? You know the man can't lose. And we got T.I. actually responding. I hate to use the word actually. We got T.I. responding about King, man, and the thing he has to say, man, very provocative statement. Not provocative, but very strong statement. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey, yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit the like button. If you're feeling any part of the content, any little time, man, you know what I'm saying? You crack a smile, man, hit the daggone like button, man. Be sure to like, right? I think I just said that. Be sure to subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling, you know, the content, man. And of course, the notification bell just let you know, whenever we drop a video, man. So you can go on and tap that right quick if you forgot. You know what I'm saying? Let's set you off with the big boss, Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? This man, now you know his property is insane. That's number one. You know the man is sitting on some pretty land, okay? They done shot Coming to America there in the whole 9 yards, but it's the boss, you know what I mean? The man was speaking to Jake Paul, who I don't love, and the boss explained how NBA YoungBoy left his tiger cub at his house, but the joint just kept growing. Take a listen real quick to what Rick Ross had to say about that.
Meek Mill brought NBA YoungBoy over to the promised land one night. NBA YoungBoy had a small cat. I'm not sure it felt like a little tiger, okay? Some kind of way it ended up at the promised land.
Okay.
Small tiger. I liked the tiger liked me. It's NBA YoungBoy's tiger. I went out of town for 2 weeks, came back, fed the tiger. Noticed the tiger nails were a little sharp. No problem. I like the tiger likes me. Go out of town, come back 2 weeks later, the tiger fucking nails are fucking out of control. Everybody's scared to feed the fucking tiger.
What do you feel?
Now it's a tiger for real.
It's
growing.
It's every time I come back, it's different.
Where's our tiger?
We have a tiger here.
And I'm just like, yo, I tried, Meek Mill, NBA YoungBoy, when are you coming to get the tiger?
Yo, come pick this up.
I'm scared to feed the tiger at this point. The tiger's gonna starve. I believe I may have kept the little tiger maybe 2 months, and then we had to make some changes.
Hey, yo, that man said he noticed the nails was getting a little sharper. I like the tiger likes me. I come back after 2 weeks, the tiger's nails is out of control. Everybody's scared to feed the tiger, because now it's a tiger for real. Hey, yo, man, like, he's bold, because the tiger would have starved. In my hand, the tiger would have starved. I would have never fed it after a while, because I don't play that. Ain't the tiger, come on, man, can you do this? Isn't the tiger's main way of killing like by cutting you open? You know what I'm saying? With his claws, man? Nah, man, we don't do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the boss is big for that. You know what I mean? There'd be a point where, like, there would have to have been a cage created for the tiger, and I'm just throwing, you know what I'm saying, Wingstop over the cage to feed the tiger, man. It wouldn't I don't think, not for me, it wouldn't have been difficult for me. You know what I mean? I'm just tossing. Come on, man, they hit my car? Y'all niggas hit my car, man? I mean, come on, bruh. Damn. You like, where you at? It's a kid, man. You hit my car with the basketball, man. That's a fancy car I got over here, man. Sheesh. Anyway, check this out, man. Kanye West admitted, right? All right, check this out. Kanye West has been having a back and forth with quite a few people, man. He had an issue with The Gap. We already know that, man. You know what I'm saying? They created a wedge by not including him in a meeting. You know what I mean? Now, Kanye West has deleted some posts, right, of Victoria Villarreal, who was the former assistant to Kylie Jenner, okay? And he made a very interesting statement, okay? This is what he posted. He posted this on yesterday. It said, don't let Chris, I'm assuming Kris Jenner, don't let Chris make you do Playboy like she made Kyle and Kim do. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Pornography destroyed my family. I deal with the addiction. Instagram promotes it. Not gonna let it happen to Northie and Chicago. Close quote. That's a huge statement right there. And I don't think it's a statement that everybody didn't already know. Okay? A lot of us already know this information. But remember, when we hear, like, when I do Celeb Source, when you getting this information, man, and you getting third party, fourth party, man, information. You know what I'm saying? Because, let me rephrase that because I want to make sure I say this correctly. A lot of the information we post, right, is coming straight from the artists when they're on Instagram, when they post on the Instagram, or you hear them saying, you just heard what Rose had to say. You know what I mean? So that's straight from the horse's mouth. But every now and then, I might tell you, yo, this is what TMZ posted. All right, so I guess it's like second party. Okay. Now we're getting this information about Kris Jenner, you know what I mean, Kyle, and Kim. We're getting this information from the former husband of Kim Kardashian and the former son-in-law of Kris Jenner. So what is that? Second party, third party, second party? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? The man is posting and letting us know. This man said Hollywood is a giant brothel. Yo, this we know to be sure. You know 100%, man. They'll say, like, this is how Epstein, you know what I'm saying? Didn't Epstein die because he was part of them funny parties that, you know what I'm saying, be going down in whatchamacallit, man? You know what I mean? The Bilderbergs or whatever you want to call them? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what be going down. We're not even in Hollywood. We know what goes down. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we know that Kanye's main focus, right, is to make sure that, you know, that thing doesn't reach down and grab his children, man, which is a horrible position for him to be in, considering the fact that, like, I think he kind of knew that this thing was part of their whole shebang, and he still dove into that pool. You know, like, you saw the sharks, and you dove in anyway. And now maybe, you know, hindsight's 2020. He could look back and be like, yo, man, that wasn't a great idea. But, you know, look, sometimes that's how it bees that way. Sometimes it bees that way. Hindsight is 2020, though. We already know that. Oh, by the way, Shikari Richardson. And listen, that lovely lady right there, man, she could run her behind off, man. But then she got in trouble because they found that weed in the system. Remember that? Even though the Russians always be getting caught with all kinds of secret serums in their Olympic athletes. Anyway, the lovely 22-year-old Shikari Richardson defeated Olympic champion Elaine Thompson. I think she's from Jamaica. In her first race since the USA Track and Field Outdoor Championships more than 2 months ago, man. Yo, take a look at Shikari with the human jet boosters edging out Jamaica's Elaine Thompson. Take a look real quick.
Ausgelöst und damit nicht laufen können. Das war das groß angekündigte Duell gegen Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, die sich beim Aufwärmen verletzt hat. Shikari Richardson auf Bahn 6, Thompson auf 5. Und es ist vorne Shikari Richardson, Elaine Thompson und es ist Richardson, die gewinnt. Sorry, Richardson und Mushinga Kambunchi hat da gar nicht mit um den Sieg zum Gold Meeting in New York. Da lief sie 10,85. Da hat man gedacht, bei Shikari Richardson passt wieder alles. Und dann kamen eben, wie gesagt, diese US Trials und da ist sie.
Hey, yo, man, shout out to Shikari, man. Yo, that was such a beautiful win right there, man. You know what I mean? Now, Shikari also made a statement for media. This is what she said. She said, I'm coming to speak not just on my behalf, but on all athletes' behalves. That when you guys do interviews, y'all should respect athletes more. Close quote. Matter of fact, open it back up. She said, y'all should understand whether they coming from winning, whether they losing, whatever the case may be, athletes deserve way more respect than when y'all just come and throw cameras into their faces. Close quote. I mean, what she's saying is real, man. You know what I mean? Like they should be treated with way more respect than what they're probably being given. And that sucks. I hate the fact that that's a thing, but what can you say? Oh, check this out, man. Listen, Lil Baby is one of them dudes, right? That if you're going to go to Vegas, you want to have that man in the passenger seat, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how some folks walk around with a dark cloud over their head? Lil Baby apparently is the opposite of that. You know what I mean? Like, you know the Lucky Charms dude? That's Lil Baby. Like right now, it's like if you follow that man, it'll lead you to a pot of gold. His sister done told us the man made 6 figures in a dice game. You know what I mean? A hot hand in a dice game, a natural grits and gravy. And Baby seems to confirm that. All right? The man said, quote, a majority of his money came from a dice game, probably put $60 on 2K, then I ain't lose for a week straight. Close quote. Which I assume resulted in his 100 bands. Now, a few days ago, right, this man went to a casino and he walked away with $1 million. You know what I mean? Oh, $1 million richer. You know what I'm saying? And he took that M and stuffed it into his pockets, perpetuating the name 4 Pockets Full. Actually, that's not what he did, okay? What he did was actually even more peculiar. The man won $1 million, then he turned around and hit off his boys with $10K each, just for their presence. I mean, come on, man. Like, now that's to say, like, listen, he could have 5 dudes with him, right? And he could have hit each of them off with a 10K bag and still walk off into the sunset with $950,000. You know what I mean? It's still that's still a killer crossover, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, salute to Lil Baby for that, man. I told you that dude is something special, man. You know what I mean? And then the man just dropped his detox joint, so be sure to check that out, man. It was like 12 hours ago. What is it? Maybe about 4 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? So it was 14 hours ago? 14 hours ago from the time of this recording. You know what I mean? So be sure to check his joint out, man. Matter of fact, let me do my shout outs real quick. I got a few shout outs on deck, man. Let's see what we got. I like Tulani Toniella, right? Tulani Toniella said, LMAO, man. She said, they quoted me. They said, especially if they're ugly. You know what I mean? They said, you wrong for saying that, man. Funny, yet wrong. Check this out, man. Let me just clarify, because I know a lot of people misconstrued the words that I said. I made a very simple statement. I said, this is for the listener, okay? I said, if, you know what I'm saying, you have a privileged child that happens to be ugly. That's all I said. I wasn't saying anybody is ugly. Now, you know what I mean? I just threw the knives in the air. They fall where they land. You know what I mean? If your kid is ugly, then I'm talking to you. Carm Smith came through and said, now this is a beautiful statement. Carm Smith came through and said, right, so wealth is silent, rich is loud, and poor is flashy. I said, damn, that was good. That was good. You know what I mean? Hey, look. Hunter Gamerson came through and said, rappers need 10 gold chains to feel like somebody. The more you need outside, the less you are inside. I said, damn, man. You know what I mean? The people in the Celebs Source comments ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the magic is, real talk. You know what I'm saying? APB came through and said, yo, who the white girl? I'm like, that was Stacey Dash. Where we at over here? I had something over here. All right, check this out, man. Tyus Strom, right? Tyus Strom said, some people get the wrong high. I think you talk about the Stacey Dash jump off right there, man. You know what I'm saying? And lastly, Iron Roll came through and said, yo, Celeb, I'm from the island of Bahamas. Celeb, I'm from the island of Bahamas. Make sure you shout us out. But dinner is that fried fish, peas, and rice with coleslaw. My boy, we be eating good on this side. Shout out to the sauce. I don't know the Bahamian accent, all right? So don't get at me, all right? Matter of fact, let's wrap this bad boy up before you tune out, okay? Check this out. Megan Thee Stallion and She-Hulk have had a twerk off on a Disney series. Can you believe that, man? You got to be kidding me, right? I'm not kidding you, man. This is really a thing, okay? I did not expect it. I didn't think to hear it, but Megan Thee Stallion was part of the news, so I guess I could expect a twerk off to take place, not like it wasn't in the distant, you know what I'm saying, in a distance, okay? Apparently, we already told you that Megan Thee Stallion was showing up in the Marvel universe, okay? The two have a twerk off in She-Hulk's office. Now, apparently, I believe, who is it? Megan Thee Stallion was supposed to be like a person that was hiring the lawyer or something like that. The two have a twerk off, and She-Hulk says, "You're way more fun than my last lawyer. I will kill for you, Megan Thee Stallion." And Megan Thee Stallion is like, dial it back. You know what I mean? I'm like, I cannot believe the twerking made it into, like, can you believe that? And finally, check this out, man. T.I. has broken his silence concerning his son King. Look, I guess he done had the whole neighborhood of people bringing different kinds of belts to his house. You know what I'm saying? Talk about, maybe you need to try hitting him with the buckle. You know what I mean? Giving him strategies for when King grabbed the belt. You know what I'm saying? Because they always pull that one. The kids always grab the belt. Look, I'm sure someone told him to roll the belt up around his hand and give him the old-fashioned inch whipping. You know what I'm saying? But it appears T.I. might have exhausted all of those strategies when disciplining King. You know what I'm saying? Take a listen to what T.I. had to say about discipline with King. Take a listen.
Yeah, so I done already had that conversation with him, man. King's a good kid, chasing after the wrong. And, you know, I trust in God to deal with it the way that he see fit. You know what I mean? It ain't just like, you know, he done got all the whippings, he done got the punting, he done did it, he done, you know, did everything as a child you could do to him. So now he gonna have to go through it. He gonna have to go through it and get through it. And ain't nothing me, his mama, or nobody else gonna be able to say about it, man. But I'ma love him all the way through whatever it is he going through. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, he gonna learn his lessons. Life gonna, you know what I mean? Life is gonna teach him all the lessons that he need to know. And that's the most that we can do. That's the best we can ask for. You know what I mean? I know who he is at his core. You know what I'm saying? He got a minor request. Got a minor request. Hope everybody having a phenomenal morning. Got a small request, man. Stop hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas, his going to prison. If you goddamn keep up, going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out. You can.
May I take a selfie with you?
Not with, you know, he trying to convince himself of things, as we all do as young men and even young women growing up. Try to convince ourselves that we are certain things. And in that journey, we find out exactly who the we really is, you know what I'm saying? And it happens when we least expect it, and our lessons come from where we didn't know they were coming from. And it just ain't to do. To do, man. Time is gonna be his teacher. You know what I mean?
You heard that, man? Hey, yo, real talk, shout out to T.I. for that. Shout out to T.I. for that. I'm saying it loud and proud. You know what I mean? Look. He came to the community, right? And he told us, he said, if King keep that ish up, he's going to prison. Yo, that's a nightmare statement for a parent to have to admit. And I salute T.I. for saying that joint out loud to us, because he ain't had to do that, man. He could have kept quiet. Look, he said, ain't no way. Come on, man, get it right. He said, ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm going to be able to do about it. Nobody can. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's going to turn out. King's a good kid chasing the wrong things. I trust in God to deal with it how he see fit. Close quote. Yo, those are wise words from T.I. Real talk, man. You know what I mean? And you know that it probably really pained him to have to even say that and admit it. Like, when we can't figure out what to do, right? Or when we've exhausted all that we have, man, we got to place these kids in God's hand and just pray. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what we really need to do for King. Is that we really need to pray for that kid so he stay on the right path, man. You know what I mean? And we got to pray that mercy is extended towards him. You know what I mean? Because listen, man, and I'm going to tell you this real talk. This is real talk. This is for anybody that this applies to, okay? Those that harden their necks after being often corrected will have their necks swiftly broken. You follow what I'm saying? And that's without remedy. You know what I mean? Meaning, those that will not be reformed must expect to be ruined. You like, what that mean? That means if the rod don't work, expect the axe. You follow what I'm saying, man? Correction comes in many ways, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's wise to heed the warning before it's too late. See, this is the problem with wealth, man. Especially when you have wealth and then you have children who haven't worked for the wealth. That's why I like what Shaquille said. Shaquille said, my kids ain't rich. I'm rich. You follow what I'm saying, man? Look, Sometimes the worst thing about making money is your children growing up with the money that you have earned and feeling like they should be entitled to the money and judged by a different standard. They didn't put in the work. Listen, I saw King in a video talk smack to someone, right? Then the man walked to his car, grabbed the bag, right? While he was talking smack, and made everybody scatter, thinking, oh, he gonna pull out. Listen, with prison, you don't have that option of going and grabbing a bag, so don't nobody scatters. You follow what I'm saying, man? I don't even gotta be in prison to know that. You know what the scriptures say about the king of Babylon? It says when the king of Babylon, when he enters hell, the inhabitants of the pit are gonna be like, oh, now you as weak as us. You like one of us now. Where's all your fanciness? I bet you the same thing happens in prison when the rich person arrives. You follow what I'm saying, man? I mean, we would hope that King don't wind up in prison, because anybody that got a lot of mouth, when they wind up in prison, that mouth don't get them far. You know what I'm saying? It's different, like maybe, like, you know what I mean? Maybe Mike Tyson could get away with it. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't near Mike Tyson's hand skills, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't harden your neck, or the joint will be swiftly broken. You like, can you get the word out? Let me say the statement one more time for the people in the back. Don't harden your neck, or the joint will be swiftly broken. You know what I'm saying? That's your warning. And you know what I mean? Like, the warning comes, like, it could come from me right here on this channel. It can come from the cops pulling you over. It could come from your mama telling you get out the streets. It can come a million different ways. Oh, I guess we'll talk about that tomorrow when we talk about NBA YoungBoy bringing Quando Rondo to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. And yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.